Late night podcast, 11:04 p.m. Sacramento time. How's everyone doing? I know I've been gone for about a week and a half. Just had my bachelor's party, came back on Monday. 3 full days of lots of drinking, lots of party. So I had to recover. A lot of sponsorship work, right? Getting those sponsors ready to go for the season. But I don't want you guys to think that we don't think about you guys, that uh, I'm lagging on this stuff. I know, and I feel guilty of it, that I should be on here a lot more often, talking Kings basketball, NBA basketball, just in general, having the conversation rolling, right? We do it on Instagram. We try to keep you guys up to date on the latest stuff. But in terms of me being here consistently, it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Right now, it's kind of the dead season for us. But we're doing a lot of back end work to feed the entire company. So, with that said, we're talking Luke Walton today, going over the mess that he got into in early April, and now the investigation is over. Also, Team USA still the favorites to win the entire thing, in my opinion, even without De'Aaron Fox, Marvin Bagley, Kyle Kuzma, and those cats. And then the hot takes. We posted a video about 2 or 3 days ago about how Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, how ridiculous their stuff is, and it makes you question the research or the lack of research that these shows have. And I understand it. You got to get reaction from people, and they do a great job at that. But it has to come down to, do you have any type of values? And I feel like Skip Bayless for sure doesn't. I mean, this dude is legitimately a scrub. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about half the time. And he's just a guy who isn't afraid to be embarrassed or to be wrong. And anytime you have a guy like that, it's dangerous, right? In terms of athletes being offended, and just people, even in our own industry, we get offended by seeing that, because guys like him makes other members of the media like myself and other reputable people, they make us look really bad, and I hate that. It just it's such, it leaves a sour, taste in my mouth. That's not how I like to conduct my business, or convey how I just disrespectfully talk about a certain guy. And even when it gets to a personal level, I understand that if you criticize someone professionally on when it comes to basketball, but when you attack someone personally and all those things, we know who those people are. But even just the blasphemous comments that these guys made, and I'm talking about the Buddy Hield trade, it was just ridiculous. There was hardly any research done at that point from these guys. It was the easy thing to just poke at the bear, right? To poke at the Kings. They were the laughing stock. So I get it, but it doesn't mean it's not irresponsible for these guys to talk the way they do and to have no accountability. If an athlete doesn't perform, he's probably going to get traded, get cut, those type of things. If you're making millions of dollars, giving your opinion, giving your analysis, and you're wrong most of the time, there should be accountability. And what I mean, and what I tried to convey in that long Instagram post was, if you're wrong most of the time, there has to be someone behind you that can replace you. It needs to be that way, because then guys would be careful in how they say certain things, right? And you won't have these insanely disrespectful comments, hot takes. I get it. You can get people to react on a lot of things. The way they go about it is where I have my issues. I get it. It's their job, but at the same time, they need to be accurate. And it comes down to the root of journalism. It comes down to being accurate. It comes down to being credible. And when you go about your things the way they have the past, I don't know, 15 years, then it makes you question a lot of things. How's everyone doing? It's late. Kings won the trade. Laugh now. It's not really about that. Again, the point of it was you should not go about your things that way, super unprofessionally. You can be wrong. And I've been wrong plenty of times. I've been right a lot of times as well. But the way you go about your business is very important. How you carry yourself, how you have such a major platform, and you just spat trash out. Like he was spewing garbage, just garbage. Attacking guys personally. He's done it so many times with LeBron James. He's done it with guys like Tom Brady, guys like Aaron Rodgers. I remember once he said that he'd rather take Tim Tebow over Aaron Rodgers. And you're like, that's the type of stuff that does not belong on TV. It's just asinine. There's no room for asinine comments like that. There just isn't. It rubs me off the wrong way. Really does. Got off work and go Kings. Francisco. What's going on, brother? But Team USA. Harrison Barnes made the squad. Again, Kyle Kuzma got cut. Injuries. He did not make the team. We got Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, highlighting the young studs, right? And you got the veterans and Kemba Walker, Chris Middleton, all-star type guys. Well, they are all-star. I meant to say the all-star guys. So to me, they're still the top team. They're still the favorites. They're still going to win it unless something goes really wrong. A team that can challenge them. Obviously, Serbia with Bogdanovic, Bielica. Not sure if the Joker is playing or not. I don't think he is anymore. But they're still a very solid team. They still got Boban, and they're going to be fun to watch. Corey Joseph playing with Canada. They're not going to do much, to be honest. Then you have Spain. Spain's always a wild card. They have a lot of NBA talent on that roster, and they should be fun to watch. They play the game the right way, a fun way. That's the type of game that I like to watch. Spain basketball. Going to run a lot of pick and rolls, which is what I love to play myself. And if one day I would become a coach, that would be the essence of my offense. You know, running a lot of Spain pick and rolls, which is probably my favorite set of all time. I just love that play. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think that Serbia will really give them a challenge? They did lose against Australia. Australia is always a team that plays tough. They got a lot of tough mother hovers, for sure. So, Australia, Canada, Serbia, Team USA. It's going to be fun. Spain. It's going to be fun. NBA highlights says Serbia winning it all. Jokic is playing. So Jokic is playing. Okay. Hey, Serbia is now right there. Again, Serbia, USA. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Let me know what you guys think about that. The Lakers potentially getting Andre Iguodala. Will that make a difference? Will that put them over the top and overcrown the paper champs, which right now is LA, I guess, the Clippers? That's going to be interesting to see. Can the Kings get into the Andre Iguodala sweepstakes? That would be game-changing. No doubt. No question about it. That would be awesome. Also, if a lot of the people who ordered that shirt don't sleep on Sacramento Special Edition, thank you guys so much. Make sure to post, to tag us, on Instagram so we can highlight you guys and thank you guys and showcase you guys in front of our entire platform. Again, those shirts are to bring awareness to Sacramento. If you're Sacramento proud, you want to wear this shirt and represent because it's for you guys. That was the intention behind making this shirt. I knew all along that the NBA would stir the pot and come out with some trash of not having the Kings more than once on national television. Beyond disrespect, but that's a whole conversation, which is why we made that shirt for you guys to wear, to hold dearly to your hearts, and to be proud to be from Sacramento and to be a Kings fan and to be just a fan of the city that's growing, the city of trees. The city is growing so much. Businesses are doing a lot better. The housing market is good. And that's always good, right? I don't know much more to say, but that is always a positive when the economy is rolling. And right now, I feel like it's doing very well. Luke Walton, the investigation happened in April. That's when he was accused of allegedly committing sexual assault, harassment, and unwanted physical contact while he was with the Golden State Warriors. Walton's accuser declined to participate in the investigation, so they dropped it. There were more than 20 people who were interviewed in course of this investigation, and after all the evidence, they concluded that there wasn't sufficient basis to support the allegations that this woman made against Luke Walton. What do the Kings say? Luke Walton is our head coach, and we support him and his team as they continue to prepare for the upcoming season. What did Luke Walton say? I am 100% focused on coaching the Sacramento Kings and energized to work with this incredible group of players and coaches as we start the preseason. I will have no further comment. Professional, get straight to the point. I like it. He's safe for now until noted otherwise. The investigation has been dropped. You never know. These type of accusations are very common when you're a celebrity like a Luke Walton. Ex-NBA player, NBA champion, young. So that happens. We're very, very well aware of that. How impactful will Harrison Barnes be for Team USA and also on the Kings roster? His championship experience will come in clutch for Team USA. It will come in clutch for the Sacramento Kings. Harrison Barnes is one hell of a basketball player, consummate professional, great teammate, beloved by his coaches and teammates, great defender, very good shooter. Not a great shooter, but very good shooter. He's not Buddy Hield good shooter, but he's a very good shooter. He's going to get you 37 minimum all the time from beyond the arc. That's all you can really ask for. Can defend multiple positions. I like Harrison Barnes. The acquisition was phenomenal, and now they'll have him long term. Though he's 31 years old. I like it. Period. Man, I got some. I'm stuck in my throat. No. Again, I'm very confident that Harrison Barnes will really affect the Kings in a positive way with an entire offseason under his belt with this organization. It was tough to come in mid-year, not even mid-year, it wasn't even half the games. It was less than that, so which makes it even more difficult. But with more chemistry around his teammates, having that chemistry and building it with De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley with Team USA, even though it wasn't the entire tournament, they still got to play together, learn their tendencies, which is always important. Because when you are in that type of environment with a lot of structure, with a lot of great coaches around you, great players around you, you tend to get better. That's what I like about this entire experience for Marvin Bagley and De'Aaron Fox. NBA highlight says Luke is innocent. I'm not going to repeat what he said. Is your ankle better? I feel a lot better today. I got to shoot some shots 2 days ago, but still afraid to jog. Although I was moving a lot better. Um, just hopefully by Monday I can start jogging, trying to get back into shape. I've been doing the bike the past 2 days, so I'm hoping that my ankle gets stronger with more time. It's now been this happened June 25th, 2 months and 3 days with the injury. A lot of people don't come back this soon, I guess. I'm not sure. It's been a blessing. My bones are healing fast, but not fast enough because I'm super frustrated, right? I want to be out there playing full contact. Probably won't be able to do it until after the wedding, which is coming up soon. So that has to do a lot with why I haven't been on here as well. Wedding planning can get a bit stressful if you're really involved, and I had to be involved. So that's that. Again, just came back from a bachelor's party or bachelorette party. I don't know how to say it, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure to follow our NBA page, Basketball Zone Official, on Instagram. As you can see behind me, got the LeBron Soldier 9s Oregon edition with the Basketball Zone thumb tabs or cuadro, as they say. Got Captain America shoes, KD 8s right behind me and on top of me as well. I got what are those? The Hyper Dunks, the Elites, and the Hyper Rev 2014 right there. Hey, Leo, what did you think of Marvin Bagley's performance with Team USA before he dropped out? I thought he was doing good. He's doing so good that he got invited and then he dropped out. With De'Aaron Fox, it had to do more with him not playing, Derek White making that team, and just a lot of politics involved. De'Aaron Fox to me was the best point guard on that team. I do think he's better than Kemba Walker right now. I understand why they're playing Kemba Walker because he's all NBA. But the way De'Aaron Fox runs a team and the way he was playing in that Team USA training camp would make you believe that he should have been starting and playing major minutes. Now, was Greg Popovich trying to test some things out? Sure. But you have to be open with your players and tell them what the game plan is. Like if my plan was to see as a coach, right? And again, he doesn't know anyone in the explanation. He's Greg Popovich. But that there has to be a compromise between player and coach. If you're going to test out some things, run some lineups that you're not going to really run, but you're trying to see what's up. So you sacrifice a guy's minutes, then you tell that guy openly, like, hey, man, I'm going to not play you much tonight. I don't want you to get butthurt or misconstrue what I'm trying to do, because there's definitely a disconnect there. And if you're De'Aaron Fox and you see what your travel plan is the next month and a half, going to India and getting ready for the season and all that, on all those things, and you still got to travel overseas for this tournament, then you have to think twice about that. So I get both sides of the story. There just needed to be some compromise between De'Aaron and Greg Popovich. There wasn't. They went their separate ways, and now we have what we have. We still got one member of the Kings representing the Kings, right, in Harrison Barnes, which I think he'll do great. I would have loved to have De'Aaron Fox play major minutes and play a major role, but it didn't happen, and that's okay. It happens. Where did you get the lion statue? I got that statue in Cancun. When I went to go visit the Seven Wonders of the World, Chichen Itza. So I got that one. I brought it from over there, handmade. Love it, man. Represents me. I promise you, Team USA wins against Australia. That game at Fox never drops out. Oh man, I don't really think that matters, right? That game doesn't really matter, but I get it. I get it. But that's gonna do it, y'all. Make sure to slap that like button. Thank you guys so much for coming on pretty late. For the people that watch this maybe tomorrow, I thank you guys so much. Make sure to purchase that shirt because it represents Sacramento, and that shirt is for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to slap that like button. Leave us a review on iTunes. See you guys on the next one.